Welcome to the Daily Vibecasting.
And we are absolutely stacked today. 11 trending posts coming right at you. We've got space, AI getting, well, embarrassed.
Yeah.
A bit of that, cybersecurity scares, and some big shifts in how people are thinking about business and even philosophy. We're moving fast.
That is the mission. Diving straight into the core insights. Tech, culture, business. You get the signal behind the noise. No fluff.
Let's get straight into it. High-velocity tech and platform stuff first.
Okay, gotta start with space. This photo from @Elon Musk is just incredible. Really vertical, powerful shot.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. You can almost feel the launch.
So the post text is just the photo itself.
Yep.
https.t.coebdw44k07.
Right, and that picture, it's more than just the cool shot. It's basically proof. This is Starship's version 2 prototype.
From that successful 11th flight test, October 13th, right?
Exactly. And the big deal here, the reason this specific flight matters so much,
Yeah.
it finally pulled off the full hour-long suborbital flight. Remember those earlier tests?
Oh, yeah, the heat shield issues back in early 2025.
Precisely. So hitting that full hour proves the redesigned heat shield works. The engines are reliable under max heat load. That's crucial for orbital reentry.
So it's like the final exam before they can really think orbital.
You got it. That endurance test. It's the make or break. Prototype versus operational system. That photo captures a massive milestone.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, shifting gears to platforms. WhatsApp. Big changes coming, according to @TechCrunch.
Yeah, this headline definitely got people talking. WhatsApp is banning general-purpose chatbots from using its business API.
Wow. Okay, that sounds like a major clampdown. What's the timeline?
January 15th, 2026, that's the effective date.
And what exactly are they banning? Like all AI?
Not quite all AI. It's specifically targeting those general-purpose generative AI bots. Think, hooking up a standard ChatGPT-like thing through their business API. They're saying it's about user experience, cutting down spam for their, 2.5 billion users?
Yeah.
Platform hygiene, basically?
But doesn't that kind of stifle things for smaller businesses? You know, the ones using those off-the-shelf AI tools for basic customer service.
Well, yeah, that's the rub, isn't it? It pits user trust and platform control against third-party innovation.
Right.
If your whole customer service flow relied on one of those general AI integrations, you've got a deadline now. You either build something super specific, non-general, or find another way to talk to customers.
So it's a precedent then. Gatekeeping in the AI age.
Definitely. Okay, let's pivot. From platform rules to AI hype hitting a brick wall.
Oh, this one. The Erdős embarrassment. Had to talk about it. This post from @NS123ABC. Wow, it does not hold back.
Yeah, read it out. It's quite something.
Okay. OpenAI top researchers got cooked. VP of Science at OpenAI mislead the public on GPT-5 capabilities. Cyaped OAI researchers start erratically hyping on Twitter and Reddit. Got fact-checked by the literal owner of Erdős problems. This is completely false.
Oof. So the backstory, real quick. OpenAI folks are claiming GPT-5 solved like 10 previously unsolved Erdős math problems.
Which would have been huge, right? Like a major breakthrough in AI reasoning.
Exactly. That was the hype. But then Thomas Bloom, who actually maintains the official list at erdősproblems.com, stepped in.
Just shot it down. What was the actual mistake? Was the AI wrong?
It wasn't that the AI's math was wrong per se. It was, as Bloom put it, a dramatic misinterpretation. Meaning the AI hadn't solved new problems. It basically just found solutions that already existed, maybe in less-known papers, but they were already solved.
So it wasn't novel discovery. It was more like rediscovery packaged as a breakthrough.
Bingo. A failure of due diligence by the researchers, basically. They didn't check the existing literature properly before making these massive claims.
Wow.
And you had Google DeepMind's CEO, Demis Hassabis, calling the whole thing embarrassing, which, it kind of is.
Shows the pressure, I guess, the race to be first.
Totally. Which actually ties in perfectly to this next one. From inflated math claims to the reality of AI-generated code. This post from @ThePrimeagen really nails the sentiment.
All right, this one captures that feeling of waiting. The text hits hard.
Go on.
29 months into 6 months from AI taking your job. Andrej K., I feel like the industry, it's trying to pretend that this current AI is amazing. And it's not. It's slop.
Huh. That 6 months away prediction, it feels like it's always 6 months away, doesn't
It
it?
really does. Since, April 2025?
That's the satire, yeah. The hype back then was AI is going to write 90% of our code in 6 months. And now you have someone like Andrej Karpathy, a major AI figure, calling the output slop.
Because it often is, right? Buggy, inefficient.
Exactly. Verbose. Needs tons of human review and fixing. Despite all the marketing surveys from this year, 2025, still show AI is only generating maybe 15–20% of code in professional settings.
So the human developer isn't obsolete just yet. Still doing the hard parts, the architecture, the cleanup.
Still very much in the driver's seat. Okay, let's shift from AI failures and hype checks to something actually useful, an AI tool speeding things up.
Yes, this looked cool. From Nuttall. It's about making documentation easier to handle.
Right. It's an open source tool called Skill Seeker. The post says, this tool lets you scrape any documentation page and converts it into a Claude skill you can add to web, app, and Claude code. Somebody should make a hosted version of this.
Okay, converting docs into a Claude skill. How fast were we talking? Because documentation can be massive.
That's the impressive part. This Python tool can apparently take huge docs, like for React or Django, and package them into a usable Claude skill ZIP file in under an hour.
Under an hour. Wow.
Think about that productivity boost. No more manually searching giant docs. You just ask the skill.
That's a game changer.
And check this out, proving the speed point even further, someone replied to that post saying they'd already built and deployed a hosted version, doc2skill.com, like within hours.
Seriously, that's insane. AI-assisted development building tools for AI faster than we can even report on it.
Basically, yeah. The pace is nuts.
But here's the irony. While Claude is helping us digest documentation,
Uh-oh, I know where this is going.
Claude itself seems to have a bit of a documentation problem, like generating too much of it.
Oh, absolutely. Which brings us to this perfect meme from @RiceSullivan. Captures that developer pain point beautifully.
It's the classic no one format. Read it out.
Okay, no one. Absolutely no one.
Right.
Literally no one on the planet Earth. Claude. And then the image.
Yeah, the image shows Claude spitting out 3 long markdown files totally unasked for, like customtools.md, changesummary.md, quickstart.md.
It's so true. Claude, trying to be helpful, but just generating tons of verbose metadocs you didn't ask for and don't need.
And it's not just annoying, right? There's a cost.
Exactly. All that extra text. Inflates your token usage, drives up API costs. Plus, It clutters up your code repository, makes pull requests messier.
So AI trying to optimize for clarity, but kind of missing the mark in practice.
Totally. Okay, moving from developer costs to user security. This next one is a really important heads up about phishing. From @Emrit.
Yeah, this is scary effective. The warning is simple. This is a fake email. Look carefully. It's rmicrosoft.com, not Microsoft.com.
And when you see ARN together in certain fonts,
it looks exactly like M, especially if you're just glancing quickly, like on your phone.
It's a classic typist squatting trick, a type of homograph attack. It uses the visual similarity next to and looking like your brain sees what it expects to see. Microsoft.
Before you consciously register the 2 separate letters.
Precisely. It's designed to bypass that quick scan we all do. We've seen similar things with, like, Arnetta.com trying to mimic Meta.
So the takeaway is crucial. Always, always double-check that sender address. Hover over links. Don't just click.
Absolutely. Vigilance is key. Okay, let's change lanes again. Business strategy now. This is from Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, talking about hiring.
Right. He's being super direct about expectations. He posted, it's important to be very honest up front with what a job is and isn't. Otherwise, you end up bringing people in that don't actually want to work there. Working at Coinbase is hard. We mentioned this a lot during the hiring process. It scares some people away, but that's actually the point.
Wow, so they actively try to scare some candidates off.
Seems like it. What's the business logic there? Just finding tough people?
It's more strategic than just toughness. It's about minimizing bad hires, which are super costly. They use what's called a realistic job preview.
Okay.
They warn you up front. This is intense, high pressure, demands resilience. Research actually backs this up, being brutally honest. Like, that can cut employee turnover by, up to 20%, especially in demanding tech jobs.
Because the people who still say yes really know what they're signing up for.
Exactly. It ensures cultural fit and alignment from day one. And it seems to work. Coinbase has this reputation as a founder factory, right? Over 40 startups launched by alumni. Those are people who thrived in that environment.
It's a lot of sense. Okay, from corporate culture to fast food culture. Steak and Shake made a big move.
Yeah, saw this from @SteakShake. They announced, "We are proud to announce the full 100% elimination of seed oils from Steak and Shake's fries. Fries with even a trace of seed oil will no longer be served at our restaurants." Steak and Shake continues to work with its suppliers every day to improve food quality. Shishans Mahash.
Whoa, 100% elimination. And that MAHA tag, Make America Healthy Again, clearly tapping into a big health trend.
Definitely. They're switching their fries back to beef tallow. It's a direct response to growing consumer worry about seed oils, especially when heated.
Right, the concerns about oxidative damage, inflammation.
Yeah, stuff that's been discussed in health communities in some studies. So Steak and Shake isn't just changing ingredients, it's a strategic play. They're aiming for that health-conscious customer base, the ones looking for cleaner, maybe more traditional fats, even in their fast food.
Interesting pivot. Okay, let's get philosophical for the last stretch here. We've got a great quote to start us off, posted by @Tetsuai. It's from Richard Feynman.
Ah, Feynman. Always good. What's the quote?
Science is the belief in the ignorance of experts.
Simple, but packs a punch.
Totally. Where's it from?
It's from a lecture he gave at Cornell back in 1966. It really gets to the heart of science, doesn't it?
Yeah, that constant questioning.
Right. Progress comes from doubting, challenging, testing, even what the established experts say. It's the absolute opposite of dogma. And super relevant now with things like AI, where expertise itself is, constantly shifting.
Which leads us perfectly into our final post. This one's ambitious. It's from @BrianJohnson.
Ah, Brian Johnson, the blueprint guy, always pushing boundaries. What's he saying now?
He's tackling confusion about his goals head on. He posted, "People are confused by me and my intentions. I'm called a narcissist, a tech bro, vampire, grifter, and health freak. Let me be clear about what I'm doing. My goal is to build the world's next major moral framework, an ideology that bridges human and machine, biology, and technology."
Wow, okay. The world's next major moral framework. That's a statement.
It is. We know his philosophy is called Don't Die, very survival-focused. How does he frame that as moral?
Well, his argument is that survival is like the fundamental biological imperative. It's objective.
Right.
And he argues that the sheer speed and complexity of change today, especially with AI, is basically overloading our brains, our cognitive limits.
These are some intense phrasing, right?
Yeah.
Something about the hippocampus?
Yeah, he talks about hippocampal destabilization potentially leading to AI-induced mass psychosis.
Okay, let's translate that. What's the core idea for us regular folks?
Basically, he's saying too much complex change happening too fast breaks our ability to cope rationally. Our primitive survival instincts kick in, society gets chaotic, maybe even collapses.
So Don't Die isn't just about personal longevity for him.
Not just vanity, no. He frames optimizing your body and mind for resilience and survival as the moral thing to do. It's presented as a duty to keep the human species going in the face of these huge, destabilizing technological and environmental shifts.
So self-optimization as an ethical mandate to survive the future.
That's the core of it, making yourself a robust survival machine because the alternative is being overwhelmed.
Right. What a whirlwind. Starship succeeding, AI hype getting checked hard, new tools emerging at lightning speed, and fundamental questions about hiring, health, and even our core purpose.
A real snapshot of the accelerating change. And thinking about Brian Johnson wanting to build this new survival framework, it really brings us back to that Feynman quote.
Science is the belief in the ignorance of experts. How do they connect for you?
Well, here's the final thought, maybe something for you to chew on. If someone is offering you a new moral framework, especially one designed to navigate a future shaped by powerful AI, how much do you need to embrace that Feynman principle? How much do you need to question, to doubt, to recognize the potential ignorance or biases of the framework's own builders, even as you consider adopting their blueprint for survival?
You have to remain the ultimate skeptic, even when looking for answers.
Perhaps. You need to be your own check on the truth. Always.
A powerful thought to end on. That's our daily vibecasting for today. We'll be back tomorrow, diving into the feed again.